Good afternoon from West Africa. This is your AES News Bulletin for Tuesday, the 8th of October, 2024. We begin in Burkina Faso, where the government is taking a new step in its ambition to financially include all of its citizens. The president, Captain Ibrahim Traore, officially inaugurated on Monday, October 7th in Ouagadougou, the Postal Bank of Burkina Faso. With capital of 15 billion CFA, equivalent to $25.1 million, this new financial institution, born from a project initiated in 1988, aims to make banking services accessible to all, particularly young people, women, and those in the agricultural sector. With the opening of the first two branches in Ouagadougou, La Banque Postal is part of a national development dynamic to support Burkina Faso towards more inclusive economic growth. Still in Burkina Faso, the VOA has been sanctioned by the Burkinabe authorities who have reacted to comments deemed subversive. The Voice of America was banned from broadcasting in Burkina Faso for 3 months. Reason: comments deemed, quote, likely to undermine the morale, unquote, of the Burkinabe and Malian armies, in particular by describing a terrorist attack as, quote, courageous. The media regulator also suspended all synchronization of national media with international media. A Senegalese national, Issa Camara, was the victim of an altercation with former President Macky Sall and his wife during a flight from Casablanca to Paris. The APA news agency is reporting that the incident occurred on Sunday when a Senegalese passenger confronted the former president's wife about the massacre of young people during the political demonstrations between 2021 and 2024. The case was recently amnestied by a law passed by the National Assembly. A sharp altercation reportedly broke out on the plane, leading to the arrest of the Senegalese passenger Issa Camara. The Moroccan justice system eventually released Camara, allowing her to continue her journey. The Senegalese government has instructed its ambassador to Morocco and the chargé d'affaires of the Consulate General in Casablanca to provide legal assistance to Camara. The incident has reignited tensions surrounding Macky Sall's presidency, which was marked by violent confrontations between the government and activists of the PASTEF party, led by Ousmane Sonko, now Prime Minister. Sonko, who was prevented from running in the last presidential election due to a defamation conviction, has accused the former regime of political plots. And now on to Mali, where the Malian armed forces have neutralized a terrorist mastermind. In a major operation carried out on October 7, 2024, the Malian armed forces succeeded in neutralizing Alissa Ould Yehia, the emir of the Al Quds Company of the Sahara Emirate, during the attack on Bir. This terrorist leader, feared for his cruelty, was eliminated with his gang, thus putting an end to a long hunt. This victory comes after the two terrorist attacks successfully repelled on October 6 against Bir and Timbuktu. The Malian armed forces inflicted heavy losses on terrorist groups, destroying their logistics and seizing a large arsenal. Still in Mali, the government has strengthened ties with North Korea in a message from Kim Jong-un to President Goita. The ambassador designate of North Korea to Mali, residing in Abuja, was received in audience by the Chargé d'Affaires of Mali, Mr. Mahamane Ousmane, on September 19, 2024. The North Korean diplomat was carrying a message from President Kim Jong-un to his Malian counterpart, the president of the transition, Assimi Goita. The chargé d'affaires assured that the letter would be transmitted as soon as possible. The two diplomats also discussed areas of cooperation between Mali and North Korea. Still in Mali, the presidential plane trial has revealed a sprawling corruption network. The trial over the acquisition of the Malian presidential plane and the purchase of military equipment continues to reveal the contours of a vast network of corruption. The testimonies of the accused and the documents presented to the Special Assets Court of Bamako shed new light on the mechanisms put in place to embezzle public funds. The revelations are overwhelming. Huge accounting discrepancies, falsified documents, unclear procedures. The key players in this affair, former ministers, senior civil servants, and soldiers, are struggling to justify their actions. Several former Malian ministers and top military officials are on trial for allegedly siphoning off millions of dollars from the purchase of the B 737-700 Boeing jet owned by the Malian government. The jet is currently under repair at Bamako after it was set alight on September 17th when JNIM, a local affiliate of Al Qaeda, attacked the airport. The case involves allegations of embezzlement amounting to 28.5 billion CFR francs, the equivalent of $49.5 million for the presidential plane, and 69 billion francs, amounting to $117.8 million for military equipment, both allegedly purchased without competitive bidding. The transactions led to financial sanctions from the IMF, including a temporary freeze on disbursements. And finally, we end in Mali, where the 2025 presidential election has been included in the finance law. A major turning point could be taking shape for Mali. According to sources from the newspaper Le Témoin, the 2025 finance law, which will be examined by the National Transitional Council, provides for a budget allocated to the organization of presidential elections. This decision marks a significant step forward in the process of returning to constitutional order after 4 years of transition. Although the details of this electoral process have yet to be clarified, this budgetary entry is seen as a strong signal to international partners whose cooperation is often conditional on the holding of credible elections. And so we come to the end of our AES News Bulletin for Tuesday, the 8th of October, 2024. Thank you for listening and good afternoon.